We are heartbroken to report the untimely passing of Pastor Roger Spradlin, founding member of Valley Baptist Church. Pastor Roger Spradlin was diagnosed with cancer in 2022. His family and a lot more that loved him came out and asked for prayers, but it's unfortunate this happened.
But so often we see you on stage doing these amazing messages, and we forget that you're a regular, everyday person. Every regular struggles and regular things. So the ladies want to just get to know you a little bit more of your heart and a different side of you. So are you ready? These are very serious questions.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, ladies, here we go. Number 1, cake or pie?
Pie, definitely. Cherry pie.
Ah, I love it. Okay, beach or mountains?
Mountains.
I love it. Okay, pancakes or waffles?
Oh, pancakes. Every Sunday morning.
Really?
Yeah.
What time do you wake up on Sundays?
A little before 5.
Wow, I love it. Okay, Indiana Jones or James Bond?
Indiana Jones, for sure.
Okay, and now are you a night owl or an early riser?
I started as a night owl. Now I'm an early riser.
Yeah, okay.
Solomon says in Ecclesiastes, old men wake up at the sound of a little bird.
Ah!
I'm starting to resemble it.
I love that. Okay. So this is a good one. If you weren't a pastor, what other profession would you want to be?
Lawyer or judge.
Really? You know, that's funny. Carrie in the office, we were talking about this, and that is exactly what she said.
Is it really?
Yes. So that is so funny. Good job, Carrie Evans. Okay, what kind of things do you enjoy doing when you aren't working?
Just hanging out with my wife.
Ah, love it. Speaking of your wife, Ginger, what do you and Ginger do for relaxation?
Well, we go out to eat together. We go to the movies if there's anything showing. And then we try to get away on short trips, sometimes long trips.
Good. Love it. Okay, this is really good. How many books do you own?
Oh, wow.
Do you even know?
Somewhere around 15,000.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is a follow-up. How many would you say you have read?
Not all of them, but a good portion.
That's amazing. Okay, all the women want to know this question. Pastor Roger, who dresses you? Are you that snazzy and stylish on your own? And then she says, get on with your bad self. We like it. But tell us the truth.
That's funny. I hate shopping, so it's not me.
Okay.
I go shopping maybe once a year, just to be with Ginger, but I don't like it.
So the credit goes to Ginger?
Oh, completely.
I love it.
I wear what she buys.
Oh, good. Husbands, listen to that. Okay, let's see here. We're almost done. Do you have any pets?
I have a lot of koi fish in my backyard.
Okay. Any dogs or animals of that sense?
No, not anymore.
Okay. Speaking of pets, how do you feel about pet funerals?
Oh boy, when my kids were young, our dog died on Easter. And so I'm preaching like 4 times that day. Well, I come home and we dug a grave for the dog, and they wanted to have a funeral. So each one of them spoke, and then they wanted me to speak at it. And so I looked down in the hole and placed the dog, and I go, dog gone. They start crying, I'll go, that's it. That's all I got.
That's the message.
The dog, it's gone.
Doggone. Okay, I love it. What would your ideal vacation be?
Oh, wow. Just hanging out with Ginger, probably on a beach.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, what is your favorite way to exercise? Are you a walker? Do you
walk?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to walk.
Yeah. What's your favorite type of food?
Mexican food.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite Mexican?
I like steak also.
Yeah, yeah.
La salsa.
Yeah,
that's
a good one. Yeah, I've been there. I like it. What's your favorite thing about your wife, Ginger? I know there's a lot, but what is the one thing?
Her spirit. She's the kindest and most Christ-like human being I've ever met. And that includes a lot of preachers and theologians.
I was going to say, it probably takes a strong woman.
She's number one.
Oh, I love it. We take for granted, I think, the role that the pastor's wives play in that, so I love that you said that. Okay, we're down to just a couple more. What's your advice on dating for teens? Like, we have a couple moms and kids dating. I know that's a big realm, but anything quick that you can think of?
Don't shop where you don't want to buy.
That's a good one!
Yeah, so I mean, if this person's not a potential life partner, then don't date an unbeliever.
Yeah.
Don't date someone that's not really right for the Lord.
Great advice. Great advice. Okay, a couple more and then we're done. This is a good one. Who got in more trouble as a kid, you or Pastor Phil?
Me.
Yeah.
Well, Phil as a little kid, me as a teenager.
Okay, so who gets in more trouble now, Pastor Phil or Pastor Larry?
Pastor Phil always, I would say.
Hands down?
Oh, yeah.
I love it. How many times have you and Pastor Phil ridden in the back of a cop car together?
Oh, I don't know. We've done a lot of sheriff and highway patrol funerals where we're in a cop car.
Okay.
But as far as in the back of a car, as a teenager, I was in the back of it a lot of times, but Phil was never with me.
So you're saying there's hope for kids
Absolutely.
to turn their lives around.
People knew where I came from.
Oh.
They would understand grace even better.
Oh, I love that. Okay, 2 more if you don't mind. Who in your life helped mold your faith the most?
Wow, from early on, I developed certain heroes that I read or I listened to, and so not one person really, just a number of people that I respected and listened to and allowed them to have an impact.
I think that's important, just the different people of different, walks feeding into younger.
Yeah, some of them were no longer living. They were from centuries ago, and yet their words were still powerful.
The last question I have for you, how can we as a church congregation pray for you? I think it's important for us to be praying for our pastors, so how can we pray for you?
Well, my number one request for myself, it has always been for wisdom. That God would give me wisdom, what to say, what not to say, wisdom in ministry to people. So pray that I'll have wisdom. And now I'm reaching a point in life, pray that I'll finish well.
Well, we are honored as Women of Valley to have you and Pastor Phil lead us here at Valley as a staff member. I've gotten to see another side, but I got to say, you're the same. You're the same on stage, in staff, in silliness and all, and I really appreciate just your leadership, and we all appreciate you for taking the time to do this.
Well, thank you. You're so welcome.
All right. Well, we'll see who will be our next pastor, but thank you to Pastor Roger. We'd love to see you on a Sunday. He just started a sermon.
Pastor Roger Spradlin has inspired a lot of lives, and his contribution towards the church shall never be forgotten. Roger Spradlin's son and co-senior pastor Andrew Spradlin came out and shared the sad news of his father and talked a lot about his last days and asked for prayers from each and everyone that cared. It is a very sad moment, and we send out our sincere condolences to the family and all the people of the church and call upon each and everyone to pray for them. Let us know what you learned from Pastor Roger Spradlin, and please remember to keep your comments respectful. You are watching Taj News Media, and subscribe and turn on your bell so that you don't miss out on any videos that we upload. Pastor Roger Spradlin has served the church, and specifically Valley Baptist Church, for numerous years, and his gospel has transformed a lot of lives. He will be greatly missed by the church and the people across the world, and may his soul rest in eternity.